Good evening, folks. Welcome to another night of Zelda. Tonight we have something pretty sweet for you. We are in the finals of the Torneo Corto, aka TC Tournament of Champions, actually, finals. So, really quick, what we did, this is a weekend tournament, qualifiers on Thursday. We have a little 8-person bracket on Saturday and Sunday. And we've had those for a couple of years now. And this tournament is comprised of the winners of all those tournaments. So this is kind of for all the marbles. My name is Why Must You Hate Me, aka Yumi, and I'm here with my very good friend Tracy. Tracy, what up?
What up? Just got home from SG Live last weekend, so I'm gonna say it again.
A bit harder.
Getting Chester was probably the best thing because she did the you must come. You can't see me pointing now. Come next year. But it's great that we have this this coming up. We have TOC starting tomorrow. And Chester just won. Okay, so I guess we should talk about these facts since we do have starting Triforces. I saw 1, 2, and I think 6. I have to see it again. But, Special K, our tracker is marked level 6, so I'm going to guess that's correct. Some of the highlights, this could be first quest dungeons. It's going to be actual first quest maps on the dungeon. We have a first quest straight up overworld. The biggest thing you'll notice is they're starting with a sword. It looks like we're starting with the...
White sword, right?
Yeah, it looks like the white sword, but it's not blue on the hilt for either one of them, so that's weird.
Yeah, it's got like the red handle, like the mag sword.
Yeah,
that's definitely a white sword.
Yeah,
shape.
You know what it looks like? It looks like Angel FM, the sword that he has showing when he gets wood sword. But yeah, this is white sword, so it's swordless. So they're gonna start with a sword. Randomly, it could be a wood, white, or mags. We gotta end up with white sword. It's kind of nice. But what that means is, to defeat Ganon, we don't just need a bow and silvers. We need a wand. So that's going to be a little bit of a difference. And there's one of our items, the bow. Also, like I said, these shapes are going to be... They're not going to be shapes. It's going to be first quest. chessjerk taking the candle? Wait, what?
Oh man, that's not on our bingo
serious.
card.
He is, yeah, he's serious about it. He wants this one. not that he didn't win. I don't think he ever in SG Live. I don't think. Well, obviously we didn't see all the races because some of the seeds, a lot of the races didn't get restreamed. But I don't think he. I think he took the heart every time. So. Let's see what else do we have of these flags. As we saw, we have the 3 starting Triforces. We have important items of 9. That includes the wand. Yeah, that's those are the highlights. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but we'll come up to it. One of the interesting consequences about having first quest dungeons is that means the push blocks are all first quest rooms. So only the double block, the single block, and the reverse seat. I don't know if these guys realize that or not. And there's our bombs.
Yeah, let's say that was
bomb
upgrade already for the almost item, which would have been our white sword? Is that right?
Would have been the white sword. Yeah, that's right. That's the replacement to the white sword. So bombs plus, bounded the Armos, which is really cool because our tracker Special K can just mark the white sword on the Armos and it's correct in every sense
Yeah, it's kind of funny. We happened to start with a white sword, and then the Armos is actually the white sword item. So
yeah.
we would have had the white sword either way tonight.
All right, classic level 4 tea room with the item down there on the right side. Now we see the immediate Triforce, and we should shout out Sci-Town. He was the winner of the week for the one where we created these flags. So it's Sci-Town's flags. He did not win this one. He won he had won 2 in a row, and he won its previous flag set, which is much less kind.
Yeah, kind of a cool little thing with the Torneo Corto is if the person who wins that short little weekend tournament gets to choose the flags for the following one. So got all kinds of 20 plus flag sets for this tournament. And we
Some
kind of
better than others.
yeah, some definitely better than others, but I think the wheel did us okay. What we did was we spun, we took all 22 or whatever flag sets there were for each individual Torneo Corto,
Yep.
and we put them on a wheel and spun them, and we got a different set for each round in this tournament. So this is what we got for the finals.
Yep. Oh, and I should also point out we do have no heart shuffle. So CJ's looking for a stair if he's going to come out of here. And I don't think he's going to keep going in here because it looks like everything is key blocked. Ooh, Red Darknuts rolled down to 2 HP. That's nice. See, you saw TA push that block there in the 5 pair. Because we have first quest dungeons, that's not going to push. So it's just, you know, and the reverse C, the single, and that's it's a heart for TA. And the single block are the only ones they're going to push. Hard to catch that when you're just playing the flags. I mean, I don't know if TA's been practicing. CJ certainly hasn't been. So, because he's been busy with a different tournament in different state, you know?
Yeah, I think the funny part with these flags is like, I don't really think anybody really had time to really practice. It was just, let's take a peek before the game, and you know, we can pretty much get it.
And poor CJ finds that the heart is in this Chevy room without a ladder, so he's not going to be able to pick that up. It does mean that he's likely going to be able to finish this dungeon if he wants to spend the keys, because one of the things about, you know, when you play vanilla dungeons is the rooms that occur in those dungeons tend to it tends to happen in shapes too, but it's even more so in vanilla dungeons because the dungeons are the same size. So there is a Chevy room in level 4 natively, so I don't know I think there's only the one. You would know better than I do since you're a speedrunner.
Yeah, you can still hear me, right? My push to talk is being funny. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. What was the question?
So in level 4, I was talking about how the rooms often have the same rooms they would have in their vanilla dungeon, and it's even more so in when you play with non-shapes. Chessjerk in the Chevy room, and I think it's just the one Chevy room in level 4, but I'm not 100% sure. I thought maybe you would know as a speedrunner, since you would catch those things more often. Yeah,
there's only one that I know of, but then again, you know, we skip a lot of dungeons. So
Exactly.
I always see weird rooms in random, and I'm like, what the heck was that? Especially when I was like first learning. Like,
yeah.
I will tell you one thing though. I'm happy to not see. I like unsorted shapes. Like, I think it was fun. It's a fun new thing, but I can't wait to get back to just normal dungeon sizes.
I think you're not the only one. Oh my, we find level 3 for CJ.
And it's going to be interesting to see what they dig and what they don't dig, being they have these Triforces. 3, we don't have the Triforce, so this is a no-brainer.
Yeah, so level 4 had a power bracelet. We're down to just the 4 power bracelet spots in first quest now. Both runners in level 3 now. CJ has not gotten his white sword his Armos white sword bomb upgrade. Don't normally say those 3 things in the same sentence, but here we are.
Yeah.
Nice Kananaki from chessjerk in that level 3. Gotta lose heart. Gotta lose bombs. We're gonna lose the bombs. He's probably already feeling bad for taking the candle, so he's gonna lose the bombs. But little does he know that he's gonna get those bombs back. Now TA doesn't care about heart. He's just gonna pay the heart off.
Without a thought, for sure. I do like the candle candle perk over there, because you're over there in the woods, and like you don't have to backtrack. Yeah. So even though it probably pained them inside, I do think it was the right choice.
I do too. Just shows them push comes to shove. CJ will get the candle like anyone else.
Yeah. We'll say combat's going to be quick tonight, starting with this wood sword. Even with the blue dark nuts, with these two very good combat. They're gonna fly through these rooms.
Yeah, well, TA is, you know, he's TA. He's just so good at combat. He just, you know, room for room, he's just faster with that combat than almost everybody else. CJ gets, you know, with the memes of the heart and stuff. I think people overlook just how good a combat player he is.
Oh yeah, he's a great player at all too. I mean, I would say it's objectively, I think TA by far has the best and fastest combat out of anyone. He's just on a different level. But
I agree.
CJ also with very great combat.
And of course, the next question is, are we going to stay for the item we... No, oh, another nice Kanana key from chessjerk.
Yeah, I think you have to stay in here, right? This little, little tiny 3. Oh, and it's a raft.
Raft. I mean, that is a thing that exists. It blocks 2 locations, so you know.
Yeah.
Could be a thing. Could be not a thing. You can't skip it, unfortunately. Oh, the fire's rolled down. That's nice.
Some dungeons we might not even have to go in. We'll see, being that we started with a few Triforces.
Yeah, the dungeons we have the Triforces for, none of them are that bad to dig in a first quest overworld. 6 is not, you know, 6, you know, in shapes is you know, you're trying to avoid that, but in first quests, it's not that bad. And 1 and 2, in fact, funny enough, of the 3, 6 is the one that I think changes the most, you know, in terms of what it would normally be in shapes to what it is in a first quest. 1 is not, you know, you think about 1 in vanilla, it's not small, you know?
No, there's definitely some rooms, yeah.
Not
6 has
you don't see that much of it.
6 has that weird hook in the top that's sometimes annoying, but otherwise it's not, it's not like a horribly huge, weird shape or anything.
Yep. All right, so TA leads with the raft, but chessjerk's already done level 4, so fairly even so far. Slight edge to CJ, since he is going to dig out this power bracelet. Power bracelet, very mean to me in SG Live. Just putting it out there.
Yes, that was your nemesis.
That was mine. Yeah, you know, I didn't
lose
lose to better players. I lost the power. This is Crusher and CJ are great players. So it was an honor to play both of them on stage and to lose to them both on stage. So no regrets there. But yeah, the power bracelet did me dirty that weekend, over the weekends.
I can't imagine how much pressure that. I mean, I get nervous still just races at home, you know, especially restreamed races. I think it would be crazy to have to sit on that couch with a live audience and everyone's watching your face. Like,
very different. Well, it's kind of fun though, because I definitely there were a couple times where I made motions and signals that if I'd been at home I wouldn't have done, because knowing the camera was on and knowing everybody was watching. And, you know, kind of playing it up to the crowd. And CJ was telling me that, you know, he did a little bit of the same thing.
I think my favorite part of one of the Tracy races was that level 7. We were
I haven't watched that one back yet, but I know I made a face. Like, I knew when it happened. I knew
we were all talking about it. Like, wait until Tracy sees this level 7. And for context, it was like a 60 room level 7 or something. 61 room level 7.
Shout outs to Sis Crusher for finishing before I had to actually do it.
Yeah. I believe there was something in there too needed, but yeah. Anyway.
No. I believe that. Yeah. I want to say there was nothing in there.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, because TA now in level 4. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember all the details. My next thing to do is to watch that race back. Shout outs to Mako though for both calling both races, and Mercs and 3each for each joining him in each one doing one of those races. So getting 3each back into some commentary was, you know, I was listening to do some commentary with Smile Fires in one of the other races, and they just killed it. You know. All right, there's power bracelet for TA. chessjerk gets some money off the raft spot.
Yeah, this could either go really fast, or, you know, silver's deep in that 6 nobody wants to get into or something.
Yeah, these seeds can go really. For context, I played in this Torneo, and I think you and I even talked about it afterwards. I had planned to go back to a 7. I had said for 2 days I was saying if 7 is available, I'm gonna go do 7, and then I didn't, and it was the answer. So I actually would have made your heart. I would have made the bracket if I had followed that game plan. But
I do that sometimes. Like, it always like, okay, I'm doing this, and and
then it's like, then you get to the action, then you get to it. It's like, no,
can't bring yourself to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So CJ dying on the bomb screen.
Yeah, what was happening there? It seemed like he was having controller issues or something. Yeah, that was
weird. He plays on a console, so
something was up there.
Something's up with that controller. But hopefully he gets. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he's pressing it. It looks like he's got it worked out.
Yeah, I'm
But yeah,
gonna guess the controller change just happened.
yeah, that would be my guess. And I have like a box full of controllers in my office, and yeah, so I would just go fish out the next controller and switch to it. But yeah, for context, in terms of the length of these seeds, this was this flag set was about a year and a half ago, and I was sub-1ing these seeds, and not to say I'm a good or a bad player, but at the time I was still. That's our magic sword. You can't pick that up. We know it's the magic sword because we just saw the bombs.
We already got the white.
Otherwise,
yeah.
Otherwise, you check that. But yeah, I was getting sub-1s in these seeds. So and at the time I was still brand new in terms of competitive playing. So these can be very, very fast. But as you say, you get one of those 3 required items: silver's bow and in this case ladder, because we need the ladder for the bow, and then of course that wand.
In the dungeons.
There's your favorite item.
God, how terrible! Yeah. What a terrible, terrible item.
But yeah, if one of those is deep in one of these dungeons that we either get an early Triforce for, or get or have the Triforce for, then like any other flag set, that changes things. Like all of a sudden now the time taken is much more, or we have no keys. And pirouettes the door here.
Well, it seems like the dungeons they're finding too are the dungeons they don't have their Triforces for. So
yeah, and that's
this
another
is
thing.
going especially fast.
Yeah, that's another thing that can happen is if the required, the classic chat required item in 9 to go to the dungeon in level, dungeon that you have the Triforce for, to go back and get the item. That can also be a thing. CJ entering level 7. I'm not sure what kicked TA out of here, but
another dungeon that we don't have the Triforce for, so
we're gonna have to do it at some point.
Yeah, and that red ring for TA. I mean, the red ring, to be clear, let's clear it up. It doesn't bother me as much when it's 2 really good players playing, or I'm playing another really good player. It kind of hurts when you're playing, when your strong point is combat, and you're playing someone that's not a vanilla player that has really good combat.
Well, you can or just someone not being a vanilla player. Usually you have good combat, but just to be clear, you don't have to be a vanilla player to have good combat.
Right? No,
neither one of you guys plays much vanilla. But to your point, if you're playing, it is an equalizer, and it does just change. It does make it so that your opponent might be just have that extra bit that could help them beat you.
Yeah, you can just kind of not focus anymore on combat, and you just kind of go. Once you have that red ring, you don't have.
Yeah, especially when you have the combat that these guys have,
Yeah, white sword to go along with it. Yeah.
More landmos for chessjerk. I say more landmos because we had a bunch of them in our.
Jeez, another one.
Oh no!
Oh god!
And of course, the previous one he skipped because of the shutter door, but this one can and probably does.
Yeah, and it does. Let's see, staircase or item. Item. Oh, it's the ladder.
Oh, that's huge.
That gives us
huge.
That gives us the bow too.
Yeah, absolutely.
This might be a really fast one if we can find these silvers.
Could be. It depends. For TA, it might not. That's a terrible spot. Never 7 didn't come from shapes. It came from 1Q, because level 7 in 1Q, it's the biggest dungeon outside of 9. Nobody wants to do it.
Big stupid level indeed.
Oh, any key. There you go. Any key.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's.
I'm not sorry. Yeah, that's a really nice find for TA. chessjerk might just leave this 7, come back to it later, because
that's what that red ring would have helped in a room like that. It's.
He's thinking about it. He's going back in. Yeah,
I guess we gotta get this Triforce eventually. So I mean,
I mean, 2 school. Yeah, there's two schools of thought. You got to get it anyway, so you're gonna go get it, or I've already done. I can just come back anytime I want. I'm not sure how close to start this is though.
Yeah, at least check these rooms around start and see what we got. If we get stuck into another ugly combat rooms, maybe come back with more hearts. Hey, there's another heart.
Or, he could have just been looking for the heart.
Yeah. Well, this won't drop, as we all know, but he's going to try to kill it to get through this shutter door. Man, that white sword just obliterated that Gliok.
This isn't a white sword. This is a magic sword.
Is it?
I think this is a magic sword. I think that. I wonder.
It doesn't look like a magic sword.
No, it doesn't. But like, it's killing Virus and it's killing Red Dark Nuts, and that Gliok went down like it was nothing. It's magic. This is magic sword.
Yeah, that Gliok was toast. How come it looks like that?
I ask Fred.
That's weird.
Yes, you know, we Magic Sword looked like Magic Sword all weekend. TA, meanwhile, finding level 8 immediate stare.
Yeah, you're right, because that was, I mean, that Gliok was toast. I was talking about like maybe 6 hits
melted away.
Stupid.
And you know, let me check and see.
There's
if
a Triforce for CJ.
Oh my God, that was very close. That's actually really bad for TA potentially, because that you know, we're you know, for TA to not get that ladder, he might need a ladder block to show up so that he knows he has to get it, because otherwise it could be a 9 and he could go to 9 looking for it. Okay, enemy HP. Let's just check this out. No, it's plus or minus 2, so that could have been that.
Rush is telling us that the magic sword always looks like that in your inventory. That's not right, is it?
That's like, oh, okay. No, you're right, Crusher. Sis Crusher with the knowledge. It's because we started with it. Is it because we started with it, or is it because it might be because we started with it? But I remember
when you start with it. Okay.
Because I remember now that Crusher mentions it, I remember that we went through that when we were playing these flags the first time.
Okay.
So this is absolutely magic sword. Which tracks 50, you know, the way that you have to set it up for this for the way Saitown had to set it up. It's, you know, 50-50 on white sword, 50-50 on magic sword, guaranteed wood sword, which actually maths to 50% magic sword and then 25% for the
Oh my God,
arrows in 8.
We have everything we need between the two runners.
No, we don't. We need a wand.
We need a wand. I forgot.
We need a wand. Yeah, we need a wand.
Hopefully our runners remember.
I hope our runners remember they need a wand.
I know. I already forgot, and you just told me like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know, right?
I forgot. We do need that wand. What are the chances?
Okay, nah, it's just a recorder.
What are the chances of one of them going to Ganon without the wand and trying to kill him with these mags?
All right, so to answer chat, why do we need a wand? Why do we need a wand is because this is officially classified as swordless. The swordless button was checked. But when you can still give yourself a starting sword. I believe swordless is one of the banned flags in the Torneo, but Saitown, when he created these flags, wanted to do something a little bit different. And I remember him asking if he could do sword and swordless.
Yeah, he did. He definitely asked me through DM, yeah. Or maybe in chat. Yeah.
I think it was in chat, because I think I remember the conversation, but like this is still a year and a half ago, so I won't swear to anything. But yeah, swordless it is, which means we need a wand to kill Ganon, which is great. You know, it's great preview. You know, we announced the swordless tournament that's going to start after AGDQ finishes next winter. So get a little pseudo swordless thing going on.
Yeah, it's hard to even call this pseudo swordless though, and
we literally stuck with the well, yeah, and not only that. I mean, I don't know I know you're not a big fan of swordless, but the Ganon fight with the wand, I find is easier than with the other weapons. So
yeah, I bet it's a hitbox thing, right? Because that wand has such a wonky hitbox.
It's got a weird hitbox, and yeah, exactly. TA in level 2, so the only thing that we can need in level 2 at this point is the wand itself, and you know, he doesn't have the ladder either, so it makes sense that he's clearing it. chessjerk, I wonder if he'll do level 2. chessjerk finding level 9 for the first time. Yeah, so he should get to any key pretty soon, because that's generally in this vicinity, in the start area. I don't remember which cave exactly, but 31 rupee bombs is not what you want, but we have 2 extras, so it's not so bad. And if a bomb upgrade shows up, our runners are going to be able to afford it for sure.
Have we talked about it yet? Is there Heart Shuffle on?
Yeah, no, Heart Shuffle is not. I mentioned it in briefly. You know, Heart Shuffle is not on.
Okay, Heart Shuffle is not on.
So level 2 is kind of the annoying level for that, because of course the item is still going to be on the floor. Good for TA not getting stuck in that Gliok room with the Chevy. chessjerk grabs the letter. I imagine TA didn't pick it up.
Stuck at the very...
Yeah.
Commentator's curse, we'll call it.
Yeah. Actually, that might be good for him, because if the Triforce is blocked, even though he doesn't need it, if the Triforce is blocked, he'll know the ladder can't. He theoretically would know the ladder can't be in here, because the important anything that blocks a Triforce, even if we start with it, means that it can't be a 9. So CJ bought arrows and still has 254 rupees.
Well, these flags are very interesting. That is the cool thing about. I mean, you get to make new flags that every single weekend or every single month. So it's like you gotta start coming up with some pretty funny stuff if we're playing the same. Yeah. Without playing the same things over and over.
Don't need the map. I personally pick up maps in vanilla dungeons because I just think it helps me see where I'm going. But
Yeah, you don't have to look over.
You don't need it.
It's level 2 though is so straightforward.
I know, right?
I don't think I would need it for that one.
And sometimes, it's just, you see shiny, grab shiny. Chessjerk in level 8. Hopefully he gets his silvers out of here.
Yeah, if he gets his silvers, he's in a nice spot.
I would say, in general, like the position our runner's in, still I would say favors CJ quite a bit. CJ has more of a tendency of these two to dig for items, to go back in for things. Now that said, I've seen CJ skip things. I've seen TA go back for things. So there's no guarantee that's exactly what's going to happen.
Well, especially with TA with that recorder. TA with the recorder, he will leave those dungeons and come back. It's a very
and that's exactly what he went to level double heart 2. Good catch by Special K, because I did not realize that recorder will take him to the dungeons we have Triforces for. So this is probably gonna be level 1. Nice vanilla level 1 game. Okay, TA's gonna go ahead and dig level 1, try and get the item out of here.
So really, the only thing that could be helpful, the one and only thing that could be helpful, is the wand. I mean, I guess we could still need the wand, because we already know where ladder and raft is, and
we have all the other blocking items between the two runners.
Just need the wand and maybe the recorder for him.
Yeah, well, no. Chessjerk needs.
Never mind. Yeah, just the one. That's it. Yeah.
A nice bomb any key bomb canana key from Chessjerk. I was thinking the any key that he hasn't quite run into yet. There's the Triforce for him.
I feel like Chessjerk picked up the bow. Did he not?
He did. He picked up the bow. He did not pick up. He's picked up bow and arrows.
Okay. Well,
he was using arrows.
We'll get that lit up on the old tracker. There, look at that.
No worries. We're all human beings. It's all good.
Oh yeah, totally. It's just my memory. I'm like, wait a second. I was thinking it was TJ that picked it up, and TA, and I'm like, he didn't pick it up. He doesn't have a ladder.
Yeah. In all fairness, we do have a TJ in the community, and when those two, it's hard. Well, actually, it's either one of these guys playing TJ, and you get one of the letters being the same. That makes it really funny.
I mean, if we see a wand in this level 1, it's
TA not even picking up the heart. Got red ring. There's no reason to.
Yeah, red ring, and you already have mags, so.
Yep.
There's an item. Let's see what we got. And the boom.
Not anything we need. That is too far out of the way. I will pick up boomerangs on the floor most of the time, but I have to walk down the stair this late in the seed for a boomerang. I ain't doing it.
Yeah, I'll pick it up if it's on the floor on the way, or if I'm swordless, yes. I'll pick it up.
Early, I'll pick it up, of course.
Or no arrows, no bow and arrows. Sometimes if it's not too out of the way, I'll pick it up, because you're always gonna have that bomb pack that you really, really need hanging across some water.
Yeah, TA now looking for just the floor item here in level 1. TJ, meanwhile, looking for anything in level 8. I feel like TA had a much quicker level 8 and found the items there much quicker. We don't know if we need the recorder yet or not. Certainly is helpful when you have those Triforces already.
And First Quest 8 is a great dungeon to dig. It has 2 items. It's not very big. It's usually pretty easy to traverse. I have a hard time ever leaving level 8.
Yeah, level 8 when it's First Quest, I always will go back in. We'll see if CJ does. Okay, he does.
Yeah, good call.
No, he doesn't.
Uh-oh.
Yes, he does.
Oh, yes, he does.
Okay, he's going for the... He's going for the pirouette. And, you know, it's funny thing. I wonder if he was not thinking about that. We're gonna get the bomb upgrade. Yes, we are.
Oh yeah, you got the money.
+4.
Ooh.
Because that's one of the rooms in Quest 1 that's hidden. You know, it's not on the map. Obviously, that doesn't happen in shapes. Thankfully, that doesn't happen in shapes, right? That would be it. Used to be a terrible thing if you had to deal with that. There's the recorder.
There's the suitor.
So yeah, I think he did kind of a double take for pirouetting that for a second.
Still remains to be seen if we need this recorder, but it's first quest overworld, right?
Yes, first quest overworld is only the one recorder spot, and the recorder is going to allow, allow our runners to walk into, or recorder to their dungeons that they have the Triforces for.
Yeah, which could be a big deal, especially since we, have some dungeons we haven't even been into yet, and we still need this one.
Yep. So at this point, we have just, I guess I want to say, yeah. So TA saw 6. Didn't we see 6 on one of their sides? Oh no, it was 5. Okay. CJ gonna burn this key for nothing. Yeah,
the 6. Or maybe that wand's hanging out in level 9.
It could be. And yeah, that's the one thing. Actually, it's a good question. I don't know. So in regular swordless, the logic will count like Gliaks. You need a wand to kill a Gliak. You need a
here's the
a wand to kill a Patra. There's the silvers for CJ, so he's gonna get out of here quickly. I'm not sure if I imagine swordless is gonna account for that as well. So, but it's harder to recognize those situations, especially when you have a sword and you can just kill the Gliaks and the Patras. So if there's a Triforce under a Gliak or a Patra, that's an indication that wand can't be in level 9. And if you play these seeds, if they'd been practicing these seeds, then that's something they might pick up on. But easily could be like they could easily not pick up on something that simple.
Yeah, totally.
We not found a. I feel like TA's a little puzzled here. So CJ finding level 1. Is he gonna dig it? No. Yes. No. Nope.
He must have walked over something. Maybe the other boomerang. Did we not see the other boomerang hiding on the floor?
Well, if we did, he'd have it in his inventory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he walked over it. Or no, I don't know.
Did we see which one he has?
Could chat. Jess saying maybe Mr. Wallmaster. That's always a thing.
Wallmasters, so bad.
Yep. Oh, by the way, CJ is nowhere near that any key anymore. Oh, by the way.
And he found 6. I think that's the one dungeon we haven't seen.
I think TA saw it briefly. I don't think we spent much time. I'm not 100% sure. I know 5 is up here somewhere.
Here's the culprit.
What was it?
Book maps? I don't know.
No, books. No. I mean, why?
Oh,
if you didn't have the first quest dungeons, then I have questions.
Yeah, true that. Hey, we made it. Let's see, how far into the stream before I said something stupid? There's probably been other stupid things too, but that's a big one.
You're fine. I commentate a lot, and trust me, I say stupid things all the time.
To be fair, it could still be book as Atlas. It's just it would be very, very useless.
Yeah, you can turn the flags on, and I've seen people do that, and I just it's like I get like why do you do that? Why?
Just to be facetious, I guess.
Yeah, HN and chat. Look, a lot of new random runners don't know the vanilla shapes.
Yeah, see that's true. That's a fair point too. And like you even said, you like picking up the map just because you like seeing it. So
yeah, I do like picking up the map, but I don't want Wandfire. I'm one of those people that say I think we overblow some of the Wandfire, but I still would prefer not to have it, So I'm not picking up a book even if it does maps in a vanilla dungeons, because I do know the shapes and I know them well enough, and even so, my tracker gives them to me. TA not immediately going for this Triforce is really good for him, and is going to keep this very much a race. chessjerk not finding level 5 is if TA does dig this ladder out, and it looks like he's kind of on the right path, that would swing the advantage back to TA.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there that I think we're gonna see a wand in level 9.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, between the two, TA, we still have sound. I don't know what's going on. Okay.
Oh, there he is. Peekaboo.
Okay, ladder for TA. That's good. We got our ladder. CJ is gonna come around to the any key around this corner, and then he's gonna have to go find level 5, which I want to say is like Death Mountain-ish. So,
We still haven't done anything in level 6. We've seen it, but we haven't done anything in it.
So yeah, we're down to level 6 and level 9 for our possible
Nice.
wand locations. So yeah.
See if that red ring comes into if you got a huge whiz robe level 9 or something.
Yeah, I mean CJ, I don't remember where TA has to go back for the Triforce. I imagine it's ladder blocked, or he might have gotten the red ring so soon in that he decided he'll come back later. So we could easily see our runners going into that level 5 at the same time.
That would be cool.
TA, imagine, will go get his bow first, and CJ has to find it. Why does the wand matter? Asked my co-admin. I don't remember. So to full disclosure, TA with the CJ with the any key. When you go to SG Live, sleep is not had. There's not a lot of sleep had at SG Live, and I remember I said to Rick afterwards I should have written down exactly what I was going to say for the announcement of the tournament. I don't even remember if I shouted HN out, and I'm going to shout him out now as my one of my co-conspirators. We're heading it up. We've got a great crew involved, and we're gonna kill it. I'm super excited about this tournament coming up. So, but to my point, it's the my co-conspirator that is asking why the wand matters. Granted, this is not, we do have a sword, so it can be a little confusing, but yeah.
Can you hook me up? Can you hook me up with just a little bit of a tease, like just a little bit? Like, can I get a red candle or something so you can talk me into playing?
No, we're not getting a red candle.
No red candle.
No. Well,
oh man.
To be fair, when that tournament happened, a lot of people didn't like the red candle being the forced white sword item, because it kept being under power bracelets. And me personally, having done shout outs to Stun, who ran an excellent swordless BR several months ago. What I found was that it meant that your red candle couldn't show up on the it couldn't show up in the dungeons you were digging. So that was one less thing that you could just get in the middle of a dungeon that would help you out. So
well, to be fair, I'm sure that the true swordless people don't. I get why they don't like the free red candle.
It wasn't just.
It kind of takes takes some of the swordless fun out of it.
Yeah, it wasn't just the swordless people. But yeah, I'll give everybody two little teasers. Now a second little teaser, because the first one is that the red candle's not going to be the white sword item. The second little teaser I will give is that we're gonna do the magic sword hearts differently than we've done in the past. I mean, to be fair, this option wasn't available. It was either 12 or 10 to 14. So what we're gonna do is in the Swiss stage, we're gonna do 10 hearts for the magic sword bomb upgrade. In the first part of the bracket stage, we're gonna change that to 10 to 12. And then for the Elite 8, we're going to change it to 10 to 14. So, there's your little teaser, So the 10 heart magic sword bombs will be a thing in
it sounds like we're starting on the blue candle screen.
I will not confirm or deny that. Oh, no, HN just said it. Never mind. I will confirm that. HN's putting it out there.
Spoilers.
We're starting on the blue spoilers. Okay, yeah. Well, to be fair, I think it was the fact that the winter tournament was going to be swordless was probably the worst kept secret. TA finding his Triforce.
Yeah, he's going to 9, right? You got to go to 9. You got to.
Well, for him, going to level 9 is, that's the only play, because, it isn't the only play, because he's got 6. But
you could get back to 6, but you got to go to 9.
6. But you got to go to 9. You got a 2/3 chance the answer's a 9. I'm going to 9 every time. So
in before TA tries to kill Ganon with the mags.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for.
I mean, yeah, it's a thing that happens. CJ might miss this red ring. We'll see what he does. He's obviously he's good enough to play without it, but we give someone as good as TA a red ring advantage. Yeah, not good. But this is, it's 1Q9. So 1Q9, the worst Q9s.
Yeah, big chunky skull.
Yeah, give
suckiness.
me 2Q9 every time.
Could be Zelda.
No.
Nope.
2Q9 is like almost cheater 9. It's so small.
So when you're looking for items in stairs, Tracy, like the silvers or wand or whatever it may be, there's only one right answer in my opinion, but stairs or no stairs?
Now, if I'm looking for an item, stairs. If I'm not looking for an item, no stairs.
Absolutely.
The caveat to the second statement is if I have the choice between find the bomb hole or using up a key when I'm low on keys, I'm taking the stairs. But
yeah. Well, you gotta just mark off as many stairs as you can. I mean, the only small difference is if I'm in like the bottom right corner and there's like two little rooms in the, I'll check those 2 rooms before taking the stair away. But
same.
Generally speaking, just take every stair that you see.
But you know what happens when you get those 2 little rooms like that? What happens to me is that they're both stairs. It's like, okay, which one am I taking?
Yeah. Yeah, but then you gotta decide to come back there at some point to check the other side. Yeah, I personally hate. I do gamble in 9 a fair amount, but I hate it. I hate it every time. Hate looking for stuff in 9.
All right, CJ getting the Triforce out of level 5. We'll see if he goes back in for that red ring. Speaking of looking for things in 9, while TA is we're trying to finish this race. Why don't you shout out the thing that's starting tomorrow?
Oh yeah, we can do that. We got a little time. So TTP Season 3 tourney is on its way tomorrow. It was supposed to start Monday, but we figured since 32 teams in the first round, let's just go ahead and get it going. And there's the compass for TA. That's nice. But so 32 players. It was an 18 week long season with its own category and race time, and the top 32 qualified into a bracket which will be triple or best of 3 and single elimination best of 3 matches, so it'll be fun.
Okay, I just learned something. So that single block room with the map, I knew that there are rooms in Quest 2 that can act like remove most open stairs. In particular, the 5 pair in the trap room. That was a single block of the map in the corner. So that tells me that in a single block room can do a RMOS in first quest vanilla.
Sure, it just did, didn't it?
CJ not going to 9.
Oh no,
that's unfortunate. I mean, I think I get it.
That book was right in the start too.
Yeah, and so I get it. CJ is playing TA. There's no secret that TA will skip things. Sadly, did not skip this stuff. So CJ is probably thinking, well, TA is going to go to 9, so my better chances if I don't. And I get that. Now,
the only chance I think he has is if he sticks with this and goes to 6-2. And 6 honestly, has the wand.
So funny enough, in first quest, I would do 6 over 2 every time because it's a stair. Yeah. And level 2 is a floor drop.
Yeah, and like we talked about earlier, it's not like a crazy huge dungeon or anything.
Nah, it's not shape 6. Shape 6 is, and unsorted. Actually, that was my favorite part of unsorted shapes is how small 6 tends to get.
Oh no, there's a boomerang. Uh-oh.
Are we leaving? Are we
50-50.
There we go. They're both seeing boomerangs.
He's going to 6. It looks like.
I think so. Okay. TA don't. TA plays an emulator, I believe. So.
And I think he had Ganon and Zelda found, right? He definitely found Ganon.
Yeah, he found Ganon.
But did he find Zelda's door too? I don't know.
No, but we have the compass and TA into level 6.
Now roles have reversed. Now CJ needs to get out of this one and go straight to 9.
Yep. And be right.
Right. Yeah, and be right. And here's the book right here. Don't forget this Wall Master though. Nope. Check the wall. Nope. Check the wall. No.
Oh my god.
That's the room.
Oh, the Wall Masters, and it's the one, right?
Oh, there we go.
Clicks. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's probably gonna spell the end. So
that's gonna do it.
Yep. I mean,
I still don't know if he has
Nine
Zelda.
can Nine can
did he
still
have
do
Zelda?
things, but you know.
But he had the compass.
He
He had the compass. Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
So,
look at TA coming out of the woodwork. He hasn't even played in the Torneo Corto since like the 4th one.
yeah, he was super early, and CJ was one. Yeah, actually, you know, you think about so TA and chessjerk. Well, chessjerk won one of the last ones. In fact, the second to last one. In fact, I assume he'll be making the next flag set because he didn't make the flag set for your.
He will be. He won the last real one. I won the fake one. I like to call it
the fake one with all the goofy flags that I did not want to play.
All the goofy flags.
All the goofy flags.
The wild card
kicker,
weekend.
I gotta blame Opno for. I'll blame Opno for me not playing because when he put on we're going to put the dungeons in the normal spots, but everything else is shuffled. I'm like, yeah, I want no part of that. But TA won one of the early ones, CJ won one of the late ones. And the funny thing was that our 2 players that won the most of these, Opno Point, I think, was number 1, and Sidetown number 2, were their semifinal opponents.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's looking at really just things that you can't make up, just really interesting the way it turned out.
It's funny how you had to do the kind of the seedings because like once you win a tournament, you win a tournament. So then we had to look at second places and third places and fourth places to break
oh my god, I did not envy you trying to seed that. And I looked at it, and it's the funny part is the seeding was based on people playing where they played in this Torneo. But then you had TA, who's we all know is one of the best, has won an SG Live online, has won a regular tournament. You have chessjerk, who just won SG Live online. I'm going to shout out Caffey, who just won SG Live online. chessjerk won in person, and Caffey winning SG Live online. And you have to go with the numbers, but it's like.
Yeah, I mean,
they end up underseeded.
TA was like 15th seed or something like that out of 16, but you had to just get. I mean, this thing though, this tournament, I mean, just absolutely loaded. Everyone in this thing, especially the tournament of champions, just absolute ballers.
What a great idea! What a great idea you all came up with, and that's gonna do it.
That's
TA
it.
Finishing with a 46-27, our Torneo Corto champion. chessjerk's gonna go ahead and call it there, and we'll bring both guys in.
Champion of champions. Look at this guy coming in. He hasn't missed a beat. Of course, congrats to chessjerk finishing in second in this crazy group after just winning the STL Live.
I mean, to be fair, he's got the he got the money. He won the money.
He won.
No money
he won
on
the one
this
that matters.
I mean, they all matter, but he won the one that's good, And let me look up who. There was somebody that actually dropped another $500 after, and I want to make sure I shout them out right. In the meantime, we do have chessjerk joining us. GG's, man. Thank
you.
I guess you can't win 2 in a row.
No, I mean, I really didn't play the seed very well at all, and I'm no one to blame but myself for that. It didn't help that my controller just utterly stopped working, and I had to.
We saw that.
Yeah, we were wondering about that.
I mean, I guess I'm lucky it didn't happen yesterday or the day before.
Oh, I know, right?
So, but I don't know what's wrong with it, but it stopped working. So luckily I had a backup that works. So that kind of threw me for a loop. But
yeah, you were just kind of running in place for a minute there, like what the heck is
going
on?
And then the Armos, you saw the bomb upgrade, and then then that was it. And we do have our champion ta909 joining us. GG's, man.
Hey, thank you.
GG,
so,
GG, CJ.
Yeah, so TA, first of all, so glad you decided to play this one because I know that you'd been away for a while, and we were talking towards the end that it was kind of funny that the 2 people that kind of bookended it. You won one of the early torneos. chessjerk, you won the last normal Torneo. I'm not going to call it fake like Yumi's calling it, but like
Yeah, the one I
it
won
was a
is
little
fake.
different. And then you beat the two players. Each of you beat one of the two players that won the most of these. So really happy you came and played, and your thoughts.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. This, I mean, I said it in the race room that I took an initial glance at the flags and I saw swordless in the advanced tab, and I'm like, damn it, Town, why are we doing swordless? And then I noticed we're starting with the magical sword. I actually enjoyed the flag set here. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. This was my favorite flag set of all the Torneos. So yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, and I mean, chessjerk, you were first to the ladder. Like, important items were in 9, so there was with that Triforce early in 7, there was the danger that you would have gone to 9 looking for the ladder. You didn't. I want to say it was 5 ladder block. I don't think we saw what kicked you out of there.
Yes, 5 was ladder blocked.
Okay.
I didn't know for sure the first time I left, but I figured I already had the item. It could be ladder blocked, and I didn't have keys, so I didn't want to stick it out there.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. And, you got a nice red ring out of that, which CJ, you got pretty late. And giving a red ring advantage to someone with the combat skills as good as TA, maybe not the best thing ever, right?
Definitely not, for sure. And seeing on the tracker that the wand was in 6, yeah, I was last locationing that, because I was going to 1, then 2, then 9. I would have utterly last location the wand, so, yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, TA cleared... Well, TA had the recorder a lot earlier, so he just recorded to 1 and 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And did those. So he did 1, 2, and 9, and 6, just like you were planning, but,
Yeah. I have no idea what I did with the book in 1. I feel like I've cleared the whole level 1 twice. I don't know what room I didn't clear.
There was a wall master.
I did the exact same thing. So I missed, so the bottom right of level 1, there was a room that had 1 wall master in it and a bunch of other enemies. I cleared that room, but I left the wall master behind, and I ended up full clearing 1 twice. I spent 6 minutes in there looking for the second item, because I just really did not want to leave a ladder behind in there or a wand.
Yep.
It's small. Okay, let's re-clear it again. But yeah, I missed the wall. Damn, you missed the wall master too. That's crazy.
I literally did the exact same thing. That is totally hilarious.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, why not?
I think I was narrowing it down to that one room as you finished. So I'm like, yeah, all right, yeah, whatever. It's just get me out of this one. It's whatever item is in there, it can stay there forever.
Yep. Yeah, the book is worthless in this flag set anyway. I mean, sorry if Ice Blue's watching, because I know Ice Blue.
Even more reason to leave it behind.
But yeah, it doesn't give you maps, and you don't need the maps anyway. So, but yeah, I don't know what else to say. I know TA. I know you don't. You just said. I imagine you're not going to play the swordless tournament. Although we'd love to have you this winter.
I verbally committed to the swordless tournament.
Did you?
There's nostalgia of the ABNS. So
okay, awesome. See, I got. You know what? I was talking to Lack Attack, and he's H is all, you're never getting Lack Attack, and I'm like, by the end of the weekend, I got him to sign on. Now we got you, and nice. I know. Yeah, that's HN's goal is to get all the old guard playing in this swordless tournament. So that's awesome. Yeah, look at H. I don't know if you have chat up, but HN just capital yeah baby.
I'm not going to be very competitive at swordless, that's for sure. But,
yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
You never know. Mako says call up Saver. Oh yeah, I think that was who HN started working on first. So CJ, you like swordless, so I imagine you've had some success there. So I imagine you'll be playing in that.
I will definitely be there.
Yeah, so we got so that's really awesome. But CJ, I mean, we talked at SGL and then played a little. So his celebration was we played a little co-op gauntlet.
We almost made it to the end with no manipulations, but I definitely felt the rust in that. So it's
I mean, I don't know if I say because he died at the end, but then I handed him the controller to beat the final boss because I've only beaten the final boss once, and I believe we had save states on. So.
1 player, 2 controller. Let's go.
But yeah, so I just want to just everybody here, congratulations on your win over at SG Live in person. I was about to shout out the money when you came in. There was a late $500 donation. I want to shout Scaramucci out. I actually don't know if I'm saying that right, but I hope I am. Who put in
right.
extra $500, which put it. We end up with the top prize pool of SGL. I believe that overtook Wind Waker at the last minute. So, but we already had the bonus as being part of the top 3, so that doesn't change anything there. But I wanted to shout him out. Just the fact that we ended up at that high up, 16 players. TA, I know it's tough. You've got a kid. Yeah, I know a lot of times it's hard for people with families to come. We'd love to have you though. Come on down from the Northeast to come to SG Live. Any thoughts of coming some year?
Yeah, this year definitely would have not worked out because my kid is going through a major sleep regression right now and will only fall asleep for me, but not for my wife.
Oh no, you can't leave your wife with that. No, yeah. Okay, that is a very good excuse for not coming to SG Live. Don't put that on your wife.
My wife would kill me if I left the house for more than 6 hours. So,
but kids change and they grow up. So hopefully, we get you there next year or in a future year. So.
Yeah. No. Absolutely.
Yeah, and Mirai saying both Z1R and Z2R. Are we gonna get some in-person Z2R, Mirai? We make an announcement. It's too early to make any announcement. We don't even know what the dates are.
He loved the idea Z2R at 2026 SGL. So that'd be awesome. Very interesting to see. And I would definitely have to go if that was put on. So
yeah, it'd be a lot of fun. Shout out to Mirai for running an excellent tournament for Z2R online. So yeah. But yeah, Yumi, got anything else for these guys? I'm not sure there's much else to say, but
No, glad. It's great. GG's guys this is pretty cool. Tournament of Champions. So it was nothing but good players in this thing, except for me for winning the fake
come
one.
on.
But
you're...
yeah, it was really fun. I'm really happy to see TA play and happy for chessjerk. So we'll do it again, and we'll have another one again when we get enough winners.
Enough winners, yeah. Okay, yeah. And anything else either one of you want to add before we go ahead and close this out?
No, just massive GGs to TA. Obviously, one of the best. Try to beat the best. I can't beat the best. It's okay, but that goes the way it goes. And obviously, thank you to Tracy and Yumi and everyone else behind the scenes because you're all amazing people. And see you next time, whenever the next one is. I guess we're starting off the next. Yeah,
you get to choose the flags.
Yeah, your flags.
Yeah, the next Torneo. I got to come up with my flags now. Let's see, 16 hearts required. I'll think of something. Don't worry about it. I'll think of something. But yeah, thanks a lot, and have a good night.
Yeah, and likewise, same here. Thank you for all the behind-the-scenes work, and thank you, Ymust, for putting on this Torneo in the first place. This is definitely an interesting format where we get to test out different flags that deviate a little bit from the standard stuff we play every night. So, very cool tournament. Enjoyed it a lot, and it's about all I have to say. Thank you, everyone, and GG chessjerk. And congrats on your SG Live win the other day, sir.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And also, I almost forgot Special K. Thank you, Special K, for tracking.
Special K, the MVP.
The MVP.
Tracking. But yeah. One more thing. I do have to thank both of you because I went to CJ while we were being Gaming Live, and I said to him, "Can you ask TA if he'd be willing to move the race?" Because I'm going to be on an airplane. Yeah. No, I mean, full disclosure. I was on an airplane when the race was supposed to be yesterday. And apologies to Potato Pony, who I know wanted to call this. And I know he tried to make it work to call it with me. And that would have been absolutely wonderful. I would have loved to call this race with PP. So, but yeah, thank you guys for moving this. Because and that would have been fine if I just was able to watch it. The fact that I wouldn't have even been able to watch it because the plane I would have been on has about 15 minutes of usable laptop time, and I would have had to pay the United the money to actually get actual real Wi-Fi, which is not cheap. So
I hear that's what I hear.
Yeah. So I want to definitely thank you guys for moving it just for me.
No problem.
So yeah.
I didn't tell anyone that you hacked my Discord and sent the message to you. No one knows about that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, if only I actually had that kind of skill. There were other things I'd put it to use for.
We wouldn't be seeing you here probably.
No, I enjoy the commentary too much. You'd definitely still be seeing me here. But
No problem. Sounds good.
We do actually have a race tomorrow. Yumi, my co-com here, is going to be playing bbq.gov tomorrow at 8 o'clock for the kickoff of the TTP Season 3 round of 32. So channel not chosen yet, but definitely tune in for that. And I guess that's all we got. Again, gonna shout out Special K again. I can't shout out our trackers enough. And Yumi, thank you for joining me at the last minute. We always have so much fun calming races together. So huge shout out to you for jumping in there. Huge shout outs for you and Jess, of course, also for all the Torneo, all the work on the Torneo you do. So just gotta ask you one last question. Whose idea was it to begin with? Who came up with it?
The Torneo Corto?
Yeah.
Well, it was me. It was
awesome.
Me. I mean, I guess
job.
let me.
Concept.
I mean, it was a kind of a group thing, but like, yeah, it was when I was brand new to racing in tournaments, and I was like super into it, and I was just upset that I always got beat really fast, and I wanted more like tournament feel races, so I brought up the idea like we can do this. We can just do little mini ones every weekend, and then Drewis and Jess and some people helped me facilitate that idea.
Shout out to all those people. So yeah. Just thought we'd get that out there. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us. Keep an eye on that schedule. 8 o'clock tomorrow, kickoff of the TTP. Hope to see you there. Otherwise, that's gonna do it. Good night, everyone.
All right, take care.